I'm in front of the New Life Evangelistic Center at 1411 Locust Street in St. Louis. Behind me is the homeless Jesus statue and a woman that has had how many strokes?
I had 2 strokes, and I was in Barnes Hospital. And when I left Barnes, they sent me here. And when I came here, they let me in. So that's why I'm standing out.
And if they shut down New Life Evangelistic Center April 1st, what will happen to you?
I will be homeless.
And could die out on these streets, right?
Yes.
I mean, that's what we see is the politics involved. The reason is they don't want this woman or hurting or homeless people out there. And after I announced that I was running for mayor, I see the city just sweeping the homeless off in front of the St. Louis Public Library. I see people in wheelchairs like this man right here. This is the only place they go. They tell them you can't be out in front of the library. They're violating their constitutional rights, even being on the sidewalk, because they want to pack as many homeless people in front of this place as they can to make it look bad, don't they?
Yes, I'm in here for a stroke and a massive heart attack, and if they close this down, I'll be without a home too.
You see what's going to happen? People will die. There's people out here that are hurting all around here. The homeless Jesus statue, it's a hospital for the homeless. What would happen to you if they shut this place down?
I'll be left outside with no place to go.
How did you end up in a wheelchair?
I ended up in a wheelchair because I had a stroke 2 years ago.
People having strokes, where do they go? Right here to the New Life Evangelistic Center at 1411 Locust Street. Both sides of the sidewalk packed with people. Why? Because the police are sending them over here and they want to try to make it look like they just shut New Life down. We can chase them all out.
That's right.
Something's wrong in all of this. The immorality, the ungodliness that's taking place right now. Yes, for the heart of this city, we want to proclaim the love of God. We want people to know that there is hope in the midst of this struggle, in the midst of this need. We cannot let them shut this place down April the 1st because there's so many people that are hurting at this time, so many people that are in need, so many people have nowhere else to go. And when we take a look at how the police are abusing their powers, people should have the right to be on sidewalks anywhere. But they come along and threaten them with their arrest over here if they're across the street from the library, because a lot of people used to be across the street from the library. Now they're saying go down in front of the 1411 Locust building because they want to make it look like we just shut them down, we eliminate the problem, and it's only going to add further to the problem. And that's why I'm asking caring people to just really rise up at this time, stand up against the Francis Slays and the Lyda Cruson, who says you're going to put a lock on this particular place here. And I'm asking people to get behind my campaign for mayor at this particular time, at this moment, because I'm running for mayor because I want to get the homeless off the sidewalks. How can we do that? We can set up an area, 2 acres of ground. We can have it fenced in. They can elect their own leadership. We can set a state-of-the-art facility up for the homeless men on a campus of 6 to 8 acres where we'd be able to have on-the-job training programs for them. We'd be able to focus in upon the women and children at this particular facility right here. And over here in the library, we would actually put psychiatric social workers to give them the counseling that they need. There are many that are hurting and in need. There are all of these streets out here. We'd have job training programs. We'll break this cycle of homelessness. If individuals will just go to the polls and vote April the 4th, we'll have a revolution of compassion as we work for the heart of a city which has fallen in darkness and death and hopelessness, and letting people know that there is hope and life as we let the love of God flow through us and the resurrection power of Christ come alive, as we try to let people know that we do not have to let these people die on the streets by shutting this facility down. We're fighting for the heart of a city that has fallen into darkness, that wants more soccer stadiums, football stadiums, projects for the elitist, tax abatements in the Central West End, while the North Side is just totally shut down. So again, I'm asking everyone to get involved at this time. They can go to the website, People Have Suffered Enough, LarryRiceForMayor.com, and get directly involved this time. You want to know more about our work at New Life Evangelistic Center, go to newlifeevangelisticcenter.org. And see all the different things that are being done. There's so much more to be done. But we're seeing the politics right now as it unfolds right here. This is pure politics. There's all the people who used to be across from the library. Tonight they're going to have a meeting over at that library, Fifth Ward candidate meeting. And so the police come along and say, you've got to go and stand out in front of New Life. Why? So it looks clean around the library. And 2, that they can come along and they want to continue to build the problem up till they try to shut us down. This is all in line with the systematic racism that we've seen at work work in this city for 55 years. It was a Team 4 plan that they had in place to remove services from the north side until things got so bad. Then they want to just let the north side cave in and then give it the lots to Mr. Paul McKee and other developers. This systematic racism that work further through the Land Realization Authority, LRA as it's known as, where they got like 17,000 vacant lots and 7,500 vacant buildings. If they would just start giving those buildings to people who came in and fixed them up and using lots for community gardens instead of this land banking. During the time that Lyda Crewson has been an alderwoman for 20 years and Francis Slay a mayor for 16 years, the rate of poverty has doubled in the city of St. Louis. The number of vacant buildings has doubled. And we've got to do something about all of this. I have a plan, the plan to address the crime, the murder, putting the vacant buildings to work. It's all right there at the website, LarryRiceForMayor.com. The people have suffered enough. Again, we are looking and struggling for a soul of a city to see that soul converted from death to life, because a culture of death has permeated this city. A record number of people being murdered, putting the homeless out on the street and the violence that be to them. And that's why I need caring people to rise at this time, get directly involved, email me, let me know what you're going to help out, and donate. We really need donations at this time. People are donating it through the PayPal system on my website, or sending that donation in to Citizens for Larry Rice at P.O. Box 2613, St. Louis, Missouri 63116. And this army of Rice's raiders raiding the darkness and the hopelessness, being hope dealers in the midst of the dope dealers, the rich and the powerful. We're going to bring about change, and it's going to happen, and it can start happening with you right now, today, this very day, saving the lives of people, bringing hope to the hopeless.